Hey everyone, so it's been a bit of a droopy day for Bitcoin and crypto markets, and we're coming to a critical support level for Bitcoin, so I want to cover that, and I also want to cover some other technical indicators and patterns that I think are relevant in the short to midterm. So welcome back to the channel everyone, Phil here from Crypto Authority, soon to be rebranded into Money Authority. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for daily crypto videos and click that little bell right next to it so you never miss out on the latest crypto news and analysis. So let's get right into it. Really quick, as always, let me start with a quick glance at CoinMarketCap. As you can see, we're definitely seeing a negative trend here over the past 24 hours, although right now we're still in that business as usual price range that Bitcoin has been stuck in since early September. So BTC down nearly 1%. We'll get to that one in the charts in just a second. Pretty much the only thing in the top 10 today that isn't red is XRP, which is impressive in my opinion because XRP did just see a 5% pump yesterday, so one might be expecting traders and investors to be taking profits. But regardless, we definitely are looking at a mostly negative day across the top 100 here on CoinMarketCap. So moving over to the Bitcoin charts, and as always, I look at Bitcoin because it does tend to lead the crypto markets. So we're once again coming up on a support level that I believe is critical for Bitcoin, and it has to do with this uptrend line from late June that I've talked about on this channel quite a bit. This is that trend line that has been giving Bitcoin higher lows for nearly 5 months now. Again, something we didn't see at all in the first half of 2018. So I'd like to see this trend line stay intact and not get breached. And by the way, in case you can't see, I am talking about this yellow line right here. Now, on top of that, Bitcoin does have strong horizontal support, which in technical analysis, by the way, is often considered stronger than diagonal support or resistance lines. So that is this blue horizontal line you see on the charts here. So we have these two support levels coinciding at a very similar price point. If we were to drop down right now, the price would hit this support around $6,250. So the question is, are we going to hold here if we continue to drop? Bitcoin in the latter half of 2018 has touched this upwards trend line multiple times, at least 5 times by my count, and we've had several other occasions where we came very close to it and did bounce back up. So that is encouraging if you're a bull. On top of that, we do have that horizontal support right here, which also bolsters the bull case. I'd also like to point out 2 patterns that we have going on here, which actually do suggest a potential local bottom. The first has to do with our RSI indicator, which is this one down here. And by the way, our RSI is quite low right now on the 4-hour chart. So another price drop here would put us right at this support level I was just talking about and also put our RSI into very oversold levels. So I would not be surprised if we did see a bounce there if we did continue to drop in the near future. But going back to the RSI, we have something called a bullish divergence going on. So a bullish divergence is something that can signal a potential bottom after a downtrend. Essentially, this is where the price goes down and establishes lower lows like we've been seeing, but the RSI establishes higher lows. So you can see this with these green lines here. This bottom green line on the candles here and this green line on our RSI indicator. So this one is tracking lower lows for Bitcoin, and this one on the RSI is tracking a slightly higher low. So that is a bullish divergence technically. And again, these bullish divergences are often seen after a downtrend when a local bottom is found. So more evidence of a potential bounce here. Now, you'll also notice that I have this wedge pattern overlaid on the candles here. So this is a pattern known as a falling wedge. Now, wedges are actually pretty respected and common patterns in technical analysis, and despite the name, a falling wedge pattern is actually a bullish pattern. So typically when you see this pattern develop on the chart, you tend to get a breakout to the upside. So all in all, in the short term, it definitely looks like we have some downward momentum going right now, but based on the indicators, patterns, and support levels I just covered, I do think there's a decent possibility of a bounce here. On the flip side, to be fair and also talk about the bear case a bit, again, we do have some bearish momentum that's been going on since November 7th, and we've been inching closer and closer to this multi-month support line that started back in late June. And the one thing I will caution here is that typically in technical analysis, the more time you spend around a support or resistance level, the more likely it is that you'll break that support or resistance, simply due to the fact that you have more opportunities to do so. So these are the same fears I had back in mid and late October, where we came very close to this support line. So as always, I will be monitoring this closely over the next few days. What do you think though? Are we due to bounce up in the next few days, or are we inching closer towards breaking this multi-month support line? Let me know in the comments down below. So that is it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this one, please consider subscribing. I do crypto videos like this daily, and your support really helps small channels like this one grow. I also highly recommend joining our free Facebook group. It's for crypto enthusiasts just like yourself. Also, if you want to learn the crypto strategy strategy that passively turned $5,000 into $83,000. Check out my passive crypto investing case study. It's completely free. You can find the links to both the free group and the free case study in the description down below. Lastly, guys, this goes without saying, but I'm not a financial advisor. This is not professional investment advice telling you to buy or sell anything. This is just me covering some stuff in the crypto space that I find interesting. Always do your own research before spending or investing any of your own money. With all that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.